Welcome to the September 10th report for Alpha's PG at 101%. There it is, 101% for PG. This trade started on June 25 and it goes to October expiration. And this is the DTE trade. We have been talking about this before. So the question would be is that are we going to be debt deep risk takers for DTE trading? And this is my first experience with it, as I said before, and I am not, how would you say, totally confident with it. For the deep pocket people and big patients and ones who do leaps, who will do these DTE trades that go out 9, 12 months or 18 months, I'm finding it that it's not as lucrative for the 90-day traders in the options field. But the account did take a major hit. We do have some buying power that we're going to have to run into to run out and see what candidates become available. So that's the report for Alphas. Has a 101%, and the stop is here at the first ratio because I wanted some more distance up here to follow through on the concept of DTE. And it comes down to a question: am I here to prove a theory works, or am I here to make money? And it's really, the bottom line is I'm here to make money. And had we gone and consider the possibilities back here, that trade started here, cleared the gantry, so we go to EPS, it makes some protection. Then it clears the first ratio right there. So we have the first ratio, which we already have, and then we would have been stopped out. And then if we do scalping, we got out here on July 19th at 140.25. And now we can calculate about how much money would that have been. Well, it's almost 135, so only a nickel short. 135 to 140, call it $5 round rule of thumb. And $5, that took the delta is $2.50. That's $250 profit. That would have been a $250 profit here on 719. And that would have been about 25, that would have been about 50%. If this is almost $500 at 100%, ballpark, then that would have been a 50% return and then scalped out. And we've been scalped out here on this out. But then what's the advantage? Well, the advantage is you saved all this time. What's the disadvantage? You missed out on all this run. Maybe not. It depends upon what you have as a trading strategy. So, okay, I got buying power, and now I'm going to go and do my scanner and then find other opportunities. And the PG doesn't come up on your scanner. It doesn't come up on your scanner. Now look here on the stochastic strategy that we're running here for uptrend. It would have qualified here, and then you would enter the trade here with this stop here at the swing low, enter the top here, and then would have waited till it cleared the gantry. Then your entry would have been, well, your entry would have been here at the 130, 140, 140. Then it cleared the gantry, then it would have got stopped out here. And that's because of this controversy about the EPS protection. Sure, it protects against capital. It protects capital, but you're losing opportunity because what happens now, it reverses and takes off. So if you become a real strong adherent disciplinarian to the 3-to-1 ratio rule, then you would enter here as said, and then you would have had, and then you would have been waiting here at 148 for the 3-to-1, or you scalp. And the scalp, of course, scalp would have taken you out here. Yeah, scalp would have taken you out here just as easy. Another EPS out stop. And so that becomes a real unfortunate what works, the chicken or the egg. So but there isn't much more here on PG. Our PG trade is going to continue as is, because we are doing this DTE trading. Is new to me. I'm going to follow it through. It might be a bit painful, but we aren't going to see any results. DTE trade results do not start show up on your balance sheet for 3 minimum of 3 months or more, depending upon the length of the option and when we get out, when the exits are triggered. So 101% for PG. There's my thoughts on it, and you guys could look at it to see what you can work out for yourself. If you see something that might be beneficial to you, then test it, engage, low level, and 1 contract, 2 contracts, and then if it continues holding order, then you move on to your risk management, or just go ahead with a progression on contracts. And with that said, we'll conclude today's report on PG at 101% against the SPY at 20.8. And thank you very much for stopping by and checking it out.